Goku would find himself thinking what he would do to those who lived in the purgatory with a very terrifying smile. "Well, then let's go right now," Emi said, and then, with his staff, he would touch the ground twice, and they would disappear from the planet of the god Goku and appear in a place full of lava, in the purgatory. They would have already arrived, and it would only take a few seconds, and a 100-headed dragon would reach the place where they were and make a reverence to Goku. "Mr. Goku, we are very happy to see you back." I would tell one of the heads of the dragon, very happy to see his god, and the other heads would feel, "I am also very happy to see you again." Goku would answer with a smile to his dragon, but it could be seen that other dragons would arrive where Goku was. "We have been waiting for your return, Mr. Goku." That's what a dragon said while leaning towards his god, and from the puddles of lava, you could see how a dragon would come out of the lava. That dragon was called Nidhogg. I say the same. Your arrival does not bring us anything other than unhappiness. I said another dragon called Jirensuge to finally lean against Goku. "Goku-sama, that you are before us again was the best thing that could happen to us." That said a dragon called Delong, leaning. "I am also happy to see you again. I hope you have done your job properly while I was not there, because if not, I will have to punish you." Goku would look at everyone smiling sadistically while releasing a purple aura and transforming into a dragon, and the other dragons would only get nervous when they saw this. "Of course we have done our job properly. Right, guys?" Nidhogg would answer to his dragon friends, and they would only feel a sign of approval. Everyone who was in the purgatory would be afraid to see the dragon because they knew that it was their god in charge of protecting the purgatory, and they also knew about his sadistic personality. Although they liked their god to be like that, with whom he insults him, because they were the same as him. They were sadistic, but not as much as him, and that was why they were afraid of him and respected for his attitude. After a few minutes, Goku would stop talking to the dragons and would go to the castle where all those who lived in the purgatory and all the Kaioshins of Goku's universe were waiting for him. He would see that everyone would already be inside waiting for him. Goku would start flying towards the castle, and the dragons from before would go to continue with their work. "Welcome back, Goku-sama." They would give all the guards to Goku, and Goku would simply ascend and enter the castle, and at the moment of entering, "I am glad to see that you are fine, Mr. Goku," that said the Demon King named Sadao Mao, while he would rise from his throne and make a reverence to Goku. "I can say the same. I see that you have done a good job while I was not." Goku would smile at Mao while congratulating him. "Thank you very much. I am glad to meet your expectations." Mao would answer, looking at Goku. "By the way, where was Emi? She should not be here?" Goku would ask, very confused, since he would not see the wife of the Demon King. "Ah, she was changing to Ramus-chan. I should be back in a few minutes," Mao would answer to Goku. "I see." Goku would answer with a serious look. "Welcome, Goku-sama. I am glad to have him back." A general of the Demon King named Urushira Hanzo would appear, while he would kneel to Goku. "Likewise, I hope he continues to bless us from now on with his presence." I would also say another general named Ashajiro kneeling. "Goku-sama, it was an honor to be in your presence again." I said two other generals at the same time kneeling. They were called Adramelech and Malakanda. "Well, you can get up, and I'm glad everyone was fine. I also wanted to thank you for taking care of the purgatory while I was not." Goku would look at everyone present with a smile, and they would only accept the words of their god, And then they would get up, and in that, a little girl would arrive running with a soda escaping from her mother. And as she was turning back, she would not see Goku. She would crash into him and fall to the ground, throwing the soda over the Hakaishin Goku, and everyone seeing that would get nervous with fear that Goku would get angry and kill her, but he would just crouch to pick her up with both arms. And the Demon King, worried that he would kill her, would quickly approach Goku, and everyone seeing that would think that he would attack him to save his daughter. But they were surprised to see him kneel in front of Goku, hitting his head against the ground. "Goku-sama, please don't do anything to my daughter. If she planned to punish someone, let it be me." I would scream at the Demon King, almost crying because I knew that if someone made the universal destruction god angry, I would torture him without caring about anything until killing him. And after saying that, the other woman would also do the same. "Please, I ask you the same. You can punish us both, but don't do anything to our daughter. You can give us the punishment you see necessary or even death, but please don't do anything to our daughter." I would also tell the girl's mother, shedding tears for fear that Goku would not listen to them and simply kill her. The generals, seeing how their king and queen leaned for the safety of their daughter, they began to do the same. "We ask you the same, Goku-sama." All the generals would begin to kneel to the ground, but Goku would not answer anything, causing the king and queen to begin to fear for the death of their daughter. Goku, after carrying the girl, who was also dirty from the soda, would raise his right hand in front of the girl, scaring everyone now because they saw that his god was going to do some technique. "Please, Mr. Goku, don't do anything to her. It's just a girl. Instead, punish me."
General Ashura would shout something scary. "Goku-sama, please, she is the most important thing to me. Please forgive her and don't do anything to her. Instead, with me, you do what you want until you are satisfied." The Demon King would begin to cry while he would ask that of Goku removed. Goku replied those words, and the girl would begin to shine, and everyone would simply remain silent with a low gaze, since they could not judge what the god does. No, to the branches. The queen would scream while she cried on the ground, and so she would be a few seconds until a voice would be heard. "Mom, why are you crying? Do you feel bad for running after me?" The girl would ask something worried while she caressed her mother's head, and when she heard her voice and felt that someone was caressing her, she would get up. "Daughter, nothing happened to you," the queen said, crying and hugging her daughter. "No, mommy, nothing happened to me." The girl would laugh at her mother. "Hey girl, how old are you?" Goku would ask, looking at the girl. "I'm 5 years old." "Hey, can I ask you a question?" Goku would ask the girl. "Sure, ask me whatever you want." Goku would answer with a smile. "Why did everyone kneel before you? Even my dad, who had never seen him behave like that." Very curious, would ask the girl, since she had never seen her father behave that way. "I see. Since you are so small, I do not think you know about me. But to make it easy, I will only tell you that I am a god of destruction." I would explain to Goku so that the girl would understand. "What? A god?" The girl would scream excitedly, since she had heard of her mother of the destructive gods and that they were very powerful, only that she thought they were just stories that told her. "So you come to destroy purgatory?" The girl would ask with her finger on her cheek, since she knew that the destructive gods were dedicated to destroying, as her name says. "No, I am in charge of taking care of the purgatory and to see if they do their job well, and sometimes I take care of those who are sent here." Goku would answer, laughing in a sadistic way, although the girl would ignore that and turn around to ask her father something. "Daddy, is it true what Goku says?" The girl would ask her father to be sure that what Goku replied was true. "Yes, what he told you was true. Now I want to ask you to take care of everything here since we are going to leave soon." The Demon King said that to his daughter while he hugged her. "Huh? Why are you saying that, Daddy?" The girl would ask, very worried about what her father said. Do not worry, daughter. We are only going to change the place of work at the request of Goku-sama, and we want you to take care of this place with the help of the guardian dragons. I would explain to his mother, lying to him, not to worry since Goku was going to take them to torture them as punishment. Goku, are you going to take my parents and my friends? I would ask the girl, pointing to her family and the generals, since she always played with them when they were free from work. But Goku would not answer anything, and the girl would stand in front of Goku and kneel. Please, do not take them to another place. They are very important to me and my only friends and family that I have. The girl would cry, and the king and queen would also shed tears for what her daughter said, since they knew that she loved them. But listening to her say that made them very happy, crying of happiness and being happy to have freed her from the punishment of the god in exchange for her life. If you ask me that way, I suppose I will let it go this time. Goku would sigh and then smile while I wiped the girl's tears. Then the king and queen and the generals would again bow to Goku. We thank you with all our hearts for giving us the opportunity. They would all say very grateful to Goku. Of course, no problem. Just continue with your work as before. Goku would answer, looking at them with a serious look. Goku-sama, I know it's been a while since I saw you, but welcome back. I would greet the queen named Emajusa to Goku. Oh yes, thank you. But I just came to see how you had done your job, and the Dragon Guardians explained everything to me. So for having worked perfectly so far, if you want me to give you something, you can ask me. Whatever it is, I will give it to you. Goku would continue to look at them and tell them that since he was satisfied with how well they had done things while he was not. It was not necessary that you give us anything, Mr. Goku. With having forgiven us a while ago, we are fine, right guys? The Demon King would answer and ask the generals and queen, and they would only feel a sign of approval. Goku, sir, since they don't want anything, could I ask you something? The girl would ask Goku something shy. Well, since they don't want anything, I guess you can ask me in their place. Goku would smile, looking at the girl. Can I accompany you to visit the planets of space? The girl would ask, very excited. Ramus-chan, that is a lot to ask, and besides that is your job and you can interrupt it. Goku-sama, as we said, it is not necessary for you to give us anything. The queen said that, very embarrassed by what her daughter asked. Ramus-chan, why do you want to come with me? Don't you know that I am dedicated to destroying planets? Goku would ask, looking at Ramus. I want to go since I have never left here, and I would like to know the universe, and I would like to see what the planets are like in reality and not from the stories they read to me. I also know that you are dedicated to destroying the planets that are useless or are corrupted by evil. Goku's daughter would answer, and her mother would simply bow her head, remembering that they had never taken her daughter out of purgatory. Well, if so, then you can come with me. Goku would answer to the girl, who would smile. Are you sure, Goku-sama? We don't want her to be a nuisance at work. The queen, very worried, would tell Goku. Ayumi, what do you think I should do? Goku would look at his angel. Since you agreed to take her, it's fine, but I would recommend that while we go to the first planet, his family explain to him in detail what his job consists of and what he should and should not do when he accompanies us. Ayumi would propose that to Goku. That sounds good, so let's do that.
I leave it to you to explain to Ramus-chan what Amy just said. Goku would tell that to the queen, who would accept Amy's proposal. Yes, leave it in my hands. The queen would answer, smiling. Well, I think I've done what I had to do, so I'm going to do my job. I'll be back in a few days for Ramus-chan to take her with me. Goku would place himself next to Amy, and she would touch the ground twice with her staff, so that both would disappear in a flash of white light, and so everyone else would get up and go to do their jobs. Goku and Amy would reach space, and Goku would look at her. Let's see what planets there are to destroy. Playing with that Saiyan from Earth was very entertaining. I want to feel that again. We will go to a place where there are resistant subjects who can resist my punishments. I can't wait. I feel a very strong ki in this direction. Let's go now." Goku replied that with a murderous look and smile, as he began to fly to a planet that Goku would have to destroy. On that planet, he felt a very powerful key. What will happen? Will Goku be able to punish everyone on the planet? Will someone bear Goku's punishments and rebel against him? We will see all this in the next part of this incredible theory. And well, friends, I hope you loved the third part of this theory. If you want to see the next part as soon as possible, remember to subscribe, comment, and leave your powerful like, since that would motivate me to continue uploading this theory. If this video reaches 6,000 likes, I will upload the next part as soon as I can. I am Manolo Pedrazas, Marvel Fan Cinema, participating in the DCI channel, and my channel was in the description. Without more to say, see you in the next part.